this to change your life?
We are still on the topic control. Majority of us have been controlled one way or the other. Some of us might not know. Some of us might know. Control can be influenced by people you love. Before you understand that you're being controlled, you're already being influenced by so many things. We Africans, we come to Europe, we meet a lot of friends, we mingle with other friends, we try to do what they do. We think we are trying to socialize with them. By trying to do that, you can be influenced and controlled and do what you don't want to do. In that way, I think you're being controlled without knowing. And a lot of us can do a lot of dirty things without knowing, not knowing that you'll be controlled by them. And before you know, I think you'll be damaged. You can be controlled by your spouse, your boyfriend. They can exploit you. They can make you do things you will not like to do. You'll be thinking you're into a relationship, not knowing that you're being controlled, you're being exploited. There are so many ways to be controlled. There are some of us who came from some families who are being controlled. For example, like some girls who travel down here in Western world, their family is holding them down. They don't want them to be free. They want them to continue to work. They don't care about what they do. I think that's control because they want to be satisfied by what they give to them because they don't care how you live. They don't care how you survive. They don't know. They just want to exploit you. They want to be satisfied. They don't care the consequences and all that.
Being controlled, it's one thing. Noticing that you are being controlled is another thing.
How you need to know that you are controlled is when you are doing things that you have never imagined, you have never seen yourself doing, and now you are doing them. I'm telling you, you have been controlled, you are being followed up by spouse, by friends, by community. I'm telling you, if it's not what you want, know that you are being controlled to do it.
If you are being controlled, you find yourself in a situation where you do certain things that you never thought you can do. For instance, it's true that a lot of us are aware that they're coming to do prostitution. That's not doubt. Why a lot of us, so many of us didn't know. But if you come and you realize that this is not good for you, it's a control. In one way or the other, you need to pull out. You understand and realize yourself that this is not my dream. This is not what I want to do because it has a consequences that will affect you later.
I was controlled to be under someone in a way that I can never imagine myself. Things that I cannot imagine myself doing, I was doing them because I was controlled. I was not knowing that I was going in a bad way because I was controlled. There are some people who is controlled in Europe, in Nigeria, in Africa, that they don't even understand the meaning of control. You can be controlled in a way as a friend. You are trying to move out from certain things that you have been doing before, but mingling with some friends, with some people, with some environment, they can also draw you back to go back to where you are coming from.
Consequences of being controlled is it's a lot. There's a lot of consequences. Like after being controlled by someone, especially a person that you put all your trust, it changes relationships. It changes everything. It gives you another mindset. You find it difficult to have confidence in yourself, and you find it difficult to have that you think it's possible. Like in a situation whereby you're with a family member or your parents or your loved ones, and they are just always asking for things, and they are just always here asking you to do this, and when you say no, they start threatening you or putting a pressure on you is a controlling act. You lose that part of you, but you don't even know that you're losing something, and you find it difficult to even speak out or even say things to them like no, or what you're doing is bad or something, because you feel you're obligated to do some kind of things to make them happy. That is wrong. For me, that's really wrong.
They are using a relationship emotional blackmail at you because they know deep down, especially if they know that you are really attached to them and you can lose that rope from them. That one, I would say, it's a big control and manipulation as well.
They are breaking you down. Controls are breaking you. Control are destroying you. Control are destroying your mental health. Control are destroying your future. If you understand the meaning of control, you will know you are doing things that you are not meant to do. So control means someone is influencing you to do what is not of you, to do something you have not dreamed of, to do something you are not meant to do. So when you are being controlled, the consequences is breaking you down. The consequences are destroying your life. The consequences are you being in a place that you are not supposed to be.
Most especially for victims or survivors. I think we all in one way have experienced family control, or we have been controlled by family, definitely. But some people don't even see it coming. Some people were born in that control. For example, when your family always say, if you don't send us money and I die, is your fault. It is your responsibility as a girl, as a daughter, elder's daughter, you are in abroad. You should take the responsibility of the family. And if you don't, it's your fault. If anything go wrong. This is a huge level of control, but we never say it this way because we were born with that control. Our country, Nigeria, we are all controlled culturally, traditionally controlled. But this is the culture. This is what the tradition said. We must abide to this tradition. We are in 2024. We are still going to keep abiding to this cultural bondage till the rest of our life. Many people don't recognize this to be a control, to be a bondage. You're old. Because they said this is the way we do things. It has to continue. But what your culture is making you do things that it is not human. It's not normal. So I think that everybody should be free. Definitely, when you are controlled, you are not free. You don't have any access to your decisions or your life.
To family members, like aunties, uncles, it's more easier than when it comes to mother, brother, or not even all brothers, like you say your younger siblings. It's more hard, especially if you grow with them. It was a critical period. That was 2016, and I was locked up like a mad person, like in a psychiatric home. So you just calling me, not even asking me how I was, how am I feeling, because at least you would have known what happened to me back then. This woman started calling, explaining his children, like as if I was the father of the children, or I was the mother of the children. I was there when they did what they did to give birth to those children.
Education have a lot to do with us. I have a friend who I love so much, a girlfriend who I love so much. It pains me to see that she's being controlled. This is a girl who I've worked. She was in Europe before me. She has worked all her life for her family. Sometimes I try to talk to her that this is not the right way to go. You have done a lot for your family. You have to do. They even refused her to marry. Sometimes in 2021, she got somebody she wanted to marry. She told her elder sister, and the sister said, "No, you're too young to marry. How can a 27 years old too young to marry?" And that was the end of the relationship. I don't know how people does not even know that they are being controlled. Do you understand? It takes somebody around you to understand that this person is insane. How can you be living like this? This is insane. You are being controlled by your family, your friends, even her boyfriend. She live carelessly. She work for the boyfriend. She give him everything which is not supposed to be. Because I love her so much, which she don't know. You understand? Because if you love somebody, I'm somebody, if I'm going wrong and I see a friend who tried to tell me, Merita, this is not good, I see reasons with you, but she doesn't see anything wrong with her, and I don't know how to help her, and she doesn't see anything, she doesn't care. They can call her in Nigeria right now and say somebody is sick. Without verification, she can do anything to get that money. Do you understand? To send to them. Me, it pains me a lot, because sometimes I try to withdraw so she doesn't think I'm jealous. Do you understand? But I try to see reasons why she needs to stop, because it can cause a lot. Because before she realizes, she will be disappointed, she will be depressed. According to you, she will be damaged. Do you understand? So some people does not know what control is. They don't even know if they are being controlled. They don't know. Before they will realize it's already gone.
Living in control of people, what they say, what they do. You want to feel along. You want to say that me too, I have house, so me too, I have shoe, me too, I'm wearing Gucci, I'm carrying Gucci bag. All these things, we are being controlled, but unknowing to us that we are being controlled. So my brothers, my sisters, I tell you, control is a very big topic, and many of us don't know that we are manipulated by the people that love us. We are manipulated by the people we call that this is my family, this is my friends, and they are manipulating us. So we have to stand. We have to take our decision. If you are new in Europe and you are still under somebody that is pressuring you that you should go for prostitution, you should do this, you should do that, my sister, you better wake up, because you are being controlled by that person.
Seven days to change your life.